What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lackluster Gaming, the show for those who love to game but know they're mediocre at best. And this should be the last video you'll see this behind us. And I'm pretty sure tonight the Executioner is released. So hopefully tomorrow's video is on the Executioner and won't be featuring this backdrop. Okay, so today's deck is kind of like a hybrid of a couple of the decks that we've just recently shown. It's a really great deck for countering those guys, those elite barbarians. Check it out. Here's how you do it. Boom. Tombstone down. Boom. Bowler down. Boom. Dark Goblin down. And there you go. He's wasted 8 elixir. We've wasted 6 plus 5 is 11 elixir. But we have this massive counter push. Our Dark Goblin actually gets some damage to the tower. The Fireball takes out those Mega Minions. And the Bowler gets at least 1 shot off. So we get 400 damage plus some chip from the log. So really cool. Excellent way to start off a match, to do 500 approximate damage to a tower, and then you got your pig push. So we got the piggy and the ice spirit, and he had to wait to get those elite barbarians down, which, what are we gonna do? The exact same thing we did last time. This time we don't have enough money for the bowler, so we're just going to use the tombstone and these minions. I don't know why he placed that ice golem there. It seems like a big waste of 2 elixir because it didn't tank for anything. It didn't do anything for the guy. So anyway, these minions are going to get almost to the tower, but he places down this minion horde, so we're just going to place down this Dark Goblin, and to save the Dark Goblin's life, we will Fireball, boom, the rest of those minions out of the way. I probably didn't need to do that. I probably could have used something cheaper, but whatever. The Dark Goblin gets the tower, gets some damage, we get some more chip damage again with the log, and here we go, back again with the same cyclic behavior, man. I don't understand these people who do like the same thing over and over again. So this time he throws a balloon, we freeze it up with the ice spirit, knock it down with some of those minions. Only one of them survives the death damage, but now we've got a minion and it gets taken out by the witch, and the hog makes it to the tower, gets almost got the second one off, but that's okay. We're gonna Fireball to get that other 200 damage, and then we'll log her out of the way so that she's dead, as well as that ice golem. And this is a pretty deadly push. I waited until those minions locked onto the tower to place down my 3 elixir minions, otherwise they would have been eaten up and they would have taken that tower down. So sometimes it is important to allow your opponent, their troops, to lock onto your tower before defending against them, you know, especially if you're using something that will get absorbed and just quickly demolished. And at this point, 20 seconds left, and this guy is just throwing everything that he's got at us at this point. And there we go, boom. We're almost taking down a second tower, and he's got nothing. I mean, he has to defend on one side, and he still needs to push on the other side, but he's just not gonna make it. And here he goes with the last second push with the elite barbarians raging him out, but it's just not enough time. If he had maybe 10 more seconds, I probably would have been in trouble, but I didn't even try to combat them because I knew better. I knew we were gonna win. So here we go into round number 2, and let's go over the deck real quick and just kind of share some of the specifics. So it's got the Bowler, and the Bowler is such a great card. Obviously it doesn't target air, but it is a big tank, and normally a lot of people use it as backup to another tank, but it's all right. Bowler by itself is a great counter to the elite barbarians and to other hog riders, hog decks. And here we go. It's doing just tons of damage. It's gonna take out that spawner, the goblin hut. Man, I'm just like horrible at talking today, and I'm trying to do like a ton of work. But anyway, it's gonna take out that goblin hut. And it's gonna do even more damage to that giant skeleton and all of that. So now we're gonna log here. That's gonna take out the goblin barrel that he just placed down, and then we're gonna pull this Mega Minion because it's like really one of the only things I had to defend against. So there we go, and our opponent should have very little elixir, so we're gonna send our hog push. The freeze. Oh man, what is going on with me today, you guys? I don't know. Here we go. We need to turn it up a notch. We need some energy in this place so that my words come out more clear. I think that's the problem. I'm going too slow for my own good. So there we go. He's got a goblin hut on the map. Bringing it in. Here's what I like about this goblin, the dark goblin. Its range is so far that it's going to sit there and take that thing out shot after shot, that he has to waste more elixir just to stop my dark goblin from taking out his goblin hut. And now we've got the bowler. He's tanking for that ice wizard. We're gonna fireball that goblin hut out of the way, and boom, we are set up for a big push. I don't know why that zap was there. I think he was trying to play something else, but I don't understand what just happened. So we're gonna push with the hog. We freeze up the giant skeleton. The hog is gonna do so much damage. Look at that, and we are gonna take that tower out while our minions finish off all that stuff. We're gonna wait until he puts down a couple more things and then log them all out. Sometimes it's really important and beneficial to wait for your log so that you can log a bunch of stuff all at once. And then he throws his gob barrel because I used my log, but the bowler, if placed properly, will take them all out in one little push. So remember that, you guys. And he's coming again at me with the giant skeleton. No problem. A bunch of stuff on the board just to kind of pull him in different directions. And there you go. Decent defense. Bowler again. And I used my log, so he throws the goblin barrel. This guy's a little bit smart, but just not smart enough, because there we go. The minions take them out pretty easily. And now my bowler has reached the opposite tower, and it's doing damage to the giant skeleton and that tower. He placed a giant skeleton in a bad position. I was able to get double damage going off, and there you go, man. Pretty easy. Would have been a 2-crown victory if I had just a little bit more time, but otherwise, excellent deck for defense, excellent deck for counter pushes. Give it a shot. We've got one more battle to show you guys, and then I'm going to let you go. And tomorrow, we will bring out the Executioner and see how good of a counter it's going to be against the Elite Barbarians. I think that's what I'm most excited for, because it hits air and ground simultaneously. I don't know how. If I throw boomerang at a deer, it's not going to hit a bird at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But the Executioner somehow has this magical power where he's able to hit birds and deers at the same time with one boomerang. So I think it's going to be a really great counter to the Elite Barbarians. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. Give it a rating. Scale of 1 to 10. How great of a counter do you think it's going to be towards the Elite Barbarians and other troops? Obviously, it's going to just wipe out minions, minion hordes, which is so great. And I think it's going to be an indirect nerf to the Lava Hound, which is great because the, what do you call it? The Lava Loon is like raging rampant right now. It's so annoying. Everybody over 4K is using Lava Loon, and it's just like, whatever, man. So no creativity there, but the Executioner is going to take out lava pups like that, no problem. And so yeah, here we go. We're in our last battle. We've both taken a little tiny bit of damage. I placed down these minions after he's locked onto my tower, so I take a little bit more, but that's okay. And he's using a defensive giant against 3 elixir minions, which is kind of a mistake on his part if you ask me. I'm going to place my bowler in the back over here, my tombstone on the right to pull that giant, and my dark goblin in the middle. So he can't fireball or rocket all of my troops at once. It's important to spread your troops out. He elected to rocket my tower and my bowler, which is pretty good on his part because that bowler is extremely tanky. That ice spirit will freeze up those minions, allowing him almost to get that one shot, but the hog rider is what did the most damage there, which is perfect. Now he sets up his hog rider. I think he wanted it to go the opposite way, but unfortunately he put it one tile over and the hog rider went the wrong way for him, so it's fine. Now he's split damage, which is unfortunate for him, but here we go again. We've got a bowler again for defense, and he's tanking, so he's up front and he's super heavy. That tombstone's gonna have no problem taking out that giant. We're gonna fireball all his incoming forces on the right hand side, and he's got a hog rider coming in, so we're gonna log that to make sure that that musketeer dies, and we get our hog rider to the tower on the left. And that's what happens when you split push and you don't know how to split push very well. So our bowler's gonna take away all that stuff with the dark goblin in the back just doing serious work, but he will get taken out by that knight, and we know he's coming in with another giant push. So there we go. We spread them out again. Tombstone, Bowler, Dart Gob, and there you have it. Pretty easy. We're gonna need to put down those minions for that Hog Rider, and that's it. Not even that rocket, if he would have landed it on time, would have done him enough damage to win or tie up the match. So there you go. When you get BM'd, you gotta BM back. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. I know I'm right. That's what I do. That's what I say. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I know the videos have been fairly stagnant. They've been fairly the same, but now things are going to change up. So wait for tomorrow's video. I'll have a whole new setup and a whole new ball game for you guys, all right? See you then. I love you. Peace out.